What is up, baby? Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream. My name is Jacob. Happy Monday. And today, obviously, President's Day. Over the weekend, ETH and alts went absolutely bonkers, guys. Our MATIC trade hit $1, right? Hit $1. We'll go over that later a bit. Again, I don't necessarily like to close these positions because I want to show you our entry and everything, make it easy. But again, I mean, honestly, on MATIC, this is a hold in my opinion. We're still looking for that 101, right? But MATIC over the weekend hit well, I guess it did hit 101, to be honest. But the 1.0159 was roughly where we were watching. But massive, massive moves over the weekend, which is awesome to see, especially on Ethereum. That's what we've been waiting for that 3K move and breakout. And we got it, guys. Welcome back. Our top 10 is in, as you saw already. The top 10 viewers of the week of last week. And let me unpin this message real quick. One more time for the people in the back. I'm going to ping the bot here. These are our top 10 from last week. Today, we're going to pick them to see who wins $100. But there you go. Pinned our top 10 from last week. Congrats to Tom in first place, Safa second, Land Crypto in third, Fam in fourth, all with a 400 plus points. Willie in fifth, Alex in sixth, Alvidez in seventh, Dame in eighth. Dame, you made it, my friend. David and Danik, the last two spots there. Now, remember, these are our top 10, right? Remember, though, anybody can make the top 10 list. For one, you do have to chat. If you don't chat, then you won't get any points. Chatting is one of the best ways to get points. Besides that, though, an overall way to get the most points and be in that top 10 viewer list is to predict what you think Bitcoin's be more or less in the beginning of the stream's price, okay? So you'll see there's a way to vote on that here soon. But again, if you're not chatting, then guys, there's no way I can add as well. I can't really add points to your profile because your profile doesn't exist on the loyalty program. So make sure you're chatting, you sub, you like, because that really helps me add points to your profile. So congrats to our top 10 viewers today. And I think we did this last time. You know what? Should we let Pepe decide who wins this? Should we let Pepe do the top 10 spin? Should we do that? I think that's the way to do it, right? Pepe decides the winner. Yes or no? I mean, it's not as... I feel like... Okay, there's Monster Boneless. No. Less is more. The problem with Pepe, though, is the fact that I might have to... I think I do double, triple spins, right? That's probably what we need to do. I feel like I would have to spin it several times to get it right. I think that's probably the best way to do it. I think that's probably the best way to do it. All right, we'll do it this time around if you guys are cool with it. Or would you want me to do a virtual spin? Would you rather me do a virtual spin or Pepe? I'll give you guys 2 seconds to say Pepe or virtual spin. Monster Balance, what's up, buddy? Welcome back, guys. Pepe, first vote, point. Pepe. Is the prediction over? No, prediction we're going to do after we pick our winner from last week. Sortic, are you in the top 10? I don't think you made it to the top 10. You might have. Let me double check. You got close. You got really close. Sortic got 218. To get to the top 10, you had to have 241 or more. All right, Pepe it is. So we're going to do this real quick so we're not taking up too much time. Guys, today, U.S. markets are close. So volatility's kind of low. It's President's Day over here in the States. But right now, let's take a look at our loyalty members. And let me go to some saved music here. All right. Also, guys, huge update tomorrow, as you saw in that promo. So stay tuned for that update. It's gonna be a really cool update that is coming out here. Let's write our top 10 viewers on Pepe. Let's do that real quick. Okay, here we go. Top 10 viewers from last week. I think there's 10 slots. Yeah, there should be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're good. I think there's 12 actually. We got. I'm just going to kind of write part of your name. So this is Tom Kit Loy. We got Safa. I love seeing these names on here. I love seeing our most active viewers on here. That's awesome. We got Land Crypto. I'm gonna put Land Cry. Sorry, man. You don't cry. I'm gonna make it easy. Safa on there. Land Cry. Fam. You guys know who you are if you're on here. Willie, yeah, Willie, my boy. Pepe's gonna decide our winner this week. Alex D. Alvadaz. I don't even know how to say your name right, but that's what I'm gonna say it. Alvydas. Alvydas. Nice. We got Dame, my boy. D-Y-A-M-E. David C. And then we got Danik, and I think that's top 10. Danik. Or with a K. With a K. It fits exactly 10. That's pretty awesome. Exactly 10. Insane. Oh, that wasn't too loud. Sorry about that. All right, remember, those are our top 10s of the week, my friends, of last week. Congratulations. After we make this spin, by the way, we're going to reset all points, okay? So get ready, and we're going to do the predictions and make sure I got the top 10 right. All right, perfect. All right, here we go, guys. This is Pepe is deciding who wins the $100 from our top 10 viewers last week, okay? All right, guys. Are we ready? Here we go. I'm going to give it like multiple spins. Who's it going to be? Will. Oh, it almost was Willie. It's Fam. Fam, congratulations, my friend. You won $100 for being one of our top 10 viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in and putting in. What a fake out with Willie and Fam. I like this way of doing it. Well done, Fam. Fam, if you're here, please reach out to me on Discord. Join the Discord, _Discord in the chat, or just discord.gg/lux. Reach out to me. Remember, guys, I have a way of identifying who's the actual the account, so please don't try to pretend you're him. I'm going to go ahead and write you down here, but we're sending all payments out today, by the way, guys. If you haven't gotten your payment, it's coming out today from Friday, okay? I'm going to say week. So, Fam, I got you locked in, my friend. Congratulations. All right, guys. Right now, we're going to reset the loyalty database. Confirm reset. All right. Everybody has 0 points now. All right. I will give Mickey's tired of being dueled. Well, Mickey has 0 points now, too, so I can't add points to Mickey yet. So later, tomorrow, we'll add points to Mickey. Now, no points. No points. All right, and anybody, so as you chat, like, subscribe, then you get more points added to your profile. That being said, let's go ahead and start off. Let's go ahead and start off with the Bitcoin predictions. Guys, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Two things, guys. This week, if we want to do a $300 giveaway on Friday, I want to hit, let's do 110 likes, all right? Or we'll gradually go up on this one. So right now, 110 likes, my friends. Let's hit it today. We have to hit it every single day this week to get it, okay? And we will, inevitably do the 300 giveaway at the end of the week yet again. So 110 likes, guys. Smash that like button. Let's get it up there. Now, let's do our Bitcoin predictions. Okay. In just a second, let me remove all these previous predictions. Just a second, you'll see the bot pop up. The bot's going to ask you whether or not you think that Bitcoin's going to be more or less than the price point I tell you. So by the end of the stream, if you end up being correct, you get 100 points added to your profile. That's how you get started on being one of the top 10 viewers of the week. Now, I'm going to look over at the price now. All right. And you'll see the bot come in. Here you go. When it pops up. Here you go. You got to type in !BTC more or less than 52,198. Okay? Just type in more or less after !BTC more or less, and you'll get added to the predictions. But the number is, I've just pinned it, 52,198 by the end of the stream. If you think it'll be more or less, if you are correct, you get 100 points added to your profile, and this is how you start ranking up every single week, even every single day as well. So that's the best way to go about it, in my opinion. And yeah, guys, this is the easiest way to rank up besides chatting. So awesome. Welcome back, brand new week, my friends. Last week, top 10 viewers. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Make sure you tune in every single day to get a chance to get 100 points added to your profile. But fantastic, fam. Congratulations, my friend. You won $100. Next Monday, once again, we will do a separate spin with our old pal, Pepe. Yeah, Pepe here. I keep saying it wrong because my daughter names her stuffed animals Pepe because she loves Pepes. But let me go ahead and take this off now. Nobody has any points until we decide the end of this. I'm going to take the leaderboard off yet again. And let's talk about it, guys. Bitcoin kind of frozen over the weekend, right? And Ethereum being our weekend leader, right? Insane weekend. What am I saying? Insane weekend leader is Ethereum, and obviously our MATIC trade has been going bonkers. And hold on, I'm trying to get a nice. We did this yesterday. I guess we'll do the same thing, same music. Get rid of that. But overall, guys, yeah, put those predictions in. We'll close them once we fill the board yet again to go over what we're going to go over today. But remember, U.S. markets are closed. Had an interesting weekend with the U.S. being closed, but you know, we haven't really traded far. We haven't really gone very far here on Bitcoins, but all the altcoins have been going pretty good. So we'll definitely be looking at those today. So great job for those of you that had a good, hodl over the weekend, because that's exactly what we were looking for. Now, to begin this, got to get rid of Pepe. I had to clean him up here to get us going. Let's go ahead and while you guys are putting in your predictions for the end of the stream, let me get the music cranking. Make sure we're not too loud here. It says it's copyright free, so hopefully we're good. It does shared music as well. All right, my friends. And yet again, we're back with the spammers. Mickey, you know what to do with those guys. Take care of them. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now, let's pull up Pepe. Pepe, where you at? Pepe. Oh, wait, wrong one. Chill. All right, here we go. Sorry. Why the like so low, right? That's what I'm saying, man. All right, guys. Probably got it. Let me do a different playlist. Copyright free background music, background upbeat. Nice. Give me something that's less crazy. But you guys know the deal. This is the Pepe wheel. There we go. Much better. This is Pepe wheel. Throw your tickers in the chat. We'll put it on the board. It's a fresh Monday, so we'll go over whatever you want to go over. So throw it on the board. And remember, we do gold. We do all the majors. We do Bitcoin. We do Ethereum. We're going to go over any trades we're in, like MATIC. So you don't need to put MATIC on there. But starting off, we got Link in the house. We got CAD, JPY. Definitely doing that. Link. CAD. For our boy Sortic. Sortic's a great viewer. Definitely going to get him in there. Someone already said Pepe. Of course. Bitcoin Cash. So that's the other thing that I won't do. If Bitcoin Cash is just terrible, which it is, not really worth doing. We got H-bar. I know people have asked for that in the past. For H-bar, let's see here. H-bar. Wow, H-bar, man. This thing is cranking. H-bar hard to analyze right now. I would say on H-bar, if it holds over 10 cents, you are solid, my friends. You're solid. Loom. I'm seeing Loom a lot. Loom's a new one. Loom's a new one, I think. Yeah, we'll do Loom. Loom USD. Loom Usta. Loom Usta. Amazon. Mavia. Amazon. Amazon's going. I would want to wait on any U.S. stocks, guys. Let's wait for tomorrow. We're going to go over Solana. Come on, guys. Let's act like we've been here before. We're going to go over Solana. Don't worry. It's a major. We like to AAVE. Let's look at that. We talked about this last week. Daily's doing okay. Not too bad on AAVE. QNT. Doge. Guys, come on. Doge. Unless Doge did something big, we're not doing it. Yeah, Doge ain't going nowhere. Ethereum, we're going to go over Ethereum. Goodness gracious. Y'all with the Ethereums. Pyth. Okay, we haven't looked at Pyth in a while. We'll do Pyth. Give me some real ones. Near. This guy keeps typing exclamation near. Near seems like a... Yeah, we'll do near. I like it. Near is on the board. Yeah, we can do the Euro USD. We'll add that. We do that normally, by the way. That's another major we're going to add. ARB. You guys know I like me some ARB. And it's day one. That's terrible, ARB. Vet. Remember last week we liked Vet a lot. We got that big breakout. Mavia. There's Alvadaz with the Mavia again. Vet. The 4 hour on Vet. Yeah, Vet's kind of stuck. I wouldn't really worry about Vet right now. Mavia. Mavia. What? Bybit. Gosh, you guys and these damn new coins. This is tough. Doge again. Jill. Doge. Where's Doge? No, I don't think so. Doge. You guys are nuts. If you're doing Doge. Okay, this playlist kind of sucks too. All right, I'm going to just go back to our certain ones right now. This is... Hold on. What else we got? Well, I'm going to give you guys a chance to think of good ticker symbols while I look at a good copyright-free background music. So think twice about what you're typing, all right? And then I'll be back. Please. Okay. This is fine. All right. Guys, we have to hit 110 likes today if you want to do the giveaway this weekend. Please smash that like button. Doge, CKB, STX, Wi-Fi, USD, Wi-Fi Usta, Yearn.finance. What? This thing's worth $8,000. What? I don't know about that one. Kaz, here you go again. Kaz, and y'all in this Kaz thing. Kaz, yeah, this thing's just dominating. We talked about not getting rid of this. ATOR, a guy with a crying face. Let's see if it's even worth it, my friend. All right, actually. Look at this. See, this is something worth... Okay, we'll talk about ATOR. I like it. Guys, here's a great example of... One sec. Here's a great example of ones that pump that we can go over. Because, look, we have targets. If it is at an all-time high, please, for the love of God, do not throw it in the chat. You're going to piss me off. I don't know where it's going to go if it's never been there before, okay? So if it's never been there before, then just think about it continuing, okay? There's nothing I can say, okay? There's no reason to just look at it because it's at all-time highs, okay? This is something that's pumping, and we can target something to the upside. All right. So on to the next one. LCX. Interesting. LCX on the board. FTM. Okay. Spammer. All right, Spammer. Here you go, Spammer. Let's see. Is it worth it? No, honestly, yeah, this one's worth it. FTM. All right, Spammer, you win. Immutable. Doge again. Goodness gracious. Chill with the Doge. PHP. Theta. CeeLo. CeeLo green. CeeLo green. I don't know if that's a symbol. Did he release a crypto? CeeLo. We have LCX on the board. Look at it. Rune. Ooh. Okay, all right. Rune it is. Rune. All right. Finally, that's over. That is over, guys. If you didn't put your Bitcoin prediction in, too bad. Too slow. About 44 of you that put it in. So, all right, guys. I'm going to close that queue. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Yo, Dame, why are we crying, bro? Why are we crying? WLD. We can look at some more at the end if we have more. All right. Guys, seriously, come on. I'm gonna say this one more time. If something is breaking out into all-time highs, there's nothing to look at. Please don't put it in the chat. Okay. Good morning, Stuart. How you doing, buddy? It's kind of like mid-afternoon. CRO. Oh my gosh, you guys are nuts. All right, guys, I'm done. All right, let's move it. Let's go to charting. Goodness gracious, man, we need to find a better playlist. This thing is all so bad. All right, Bitcoin. That's not bad. All right, we'll stick with this for now. All right, welcome back. This is not the current standings of the winners. Sorry about that. 5:30 a.m. in Sydney, bro. I'm jealous. I wish I lived in Australia. That'd be nice. That would be nice. I'd love that. All right, my friends. Welcome back to the LuxAlgo live stream where we analyze what you picked according to Pepe's picks, right? And starting off, let's get a little bit into Mr. Bitcoin himself. All right, Bitcoin over the weekend held up beautifully once again over that imbalance. Exactly what we like to see. The daily is still quite extended, which we don't like to see, right? But a proper retracement is, in fact, a possibility, right? Because of that, also, where in the F are my favorites? Can I just favorite something new and it'll pop up? It did. I'm a genius. Now, in this lovely case, we have a previous high that we could consider our golden ticket to one of the best entries on this massive uptrend. But one thing I don't like is that it's only lining up at the top of this top of this golden retracement. Please, can you give me the oscillator matrix for free? Well, guess what? You can try it out risk-free for 30 days at LuxAlgo.com. All right, continuing. Interest down. Continuing yet again. Remember what I like to talk about. When these golden pockets line up at previous highs to perfection, that's when we really like the fib retracement. So if that were to be the case, 57K, which was always our high target on this, would be the thing that needs to hit. Goodness gracious, my whole desk is full of this chalk from Pepe. So seeing that breakout would be ideal. Excuse me. Oh, I'm just barely hearing it. All right, music's being a little weird for me today. Okay. Guys, one more time. We do need to hit 110 likes today and every single day if you want $300 given away on Friday. I mean, I know why you guys are here. You want money. I get it. But there you go. Let's hit the like button, please. All right. Now, Bitcoin yet again. If we get that proper, fib retracement level to talk about, we want an extension up to, 76 or so, or 56 or so, 57. Now, right now, beautiful consolidation. We're bouncing off this imbalance beautifully. The issue is we're still extended on the oscillator. In my opinion, I would want to come back down, retest that previous oscillator high there, right? So if we go to that weekly chart, we can see it here as well, what we're looking for, because there is something a little bit interesting about the weekly that we're looking for here, and I'm going to show you. So we are currently bouncing on the oscillator on the weekly, which is what we really like. Remember, we like to see weekly candles continuously break out and close above each other. This is all from our, This is all from our 1 second trading. I'm going to do orders. Is that going to show? No, I want orders on there. I want to see execution. There you go. Nice. Now, this last week closed above the previous week's high. Look at that continuation. Lovely bullish candle, and we're continuing. Now, the one thing we do want to look at really quickly is the fixed range profile, right? Here's your fixed range profile off this low right here. If I pull it into this end right now, look what happened. Remember, we bounce off of this, right? And we're still within that valley up here on the left-hand side here. You can see it's a value of volume. So, you know, there's not much liquidity that was there before. Look at our next peak is sitting. Once again, it's sitting at 56 to 60K, right? In my opinion, I think you're going to have some rejection around 57, maybe up here at 58 plus, right? Sorry, I'm reading your chat. Yeah, once again, 56K, guys. That's probably our overall target to that upside move. It seems like the daily chart's settling off quite fine above 52K. Remember, we said 52K was our first initial target. We have absolutely nailed it now. We've been trading above it on the daily, which is great. So being in that valley, though, it gives me hope for this week possibly being bullish as well. Now, U.S. markets open back up tomorrow, actually this evening at 6 Eastern. Yeah, 6 Eastern. So we'll see if, you know, maybe overnight session we get a nice little rally. I think we closed bearish on Friday. We can look at that here in just a little bit. But overall, Bitcoin, guys, 57K with this current balance is awesome. Great weekly close yesterday. So beautiful, beautiful closure above that 52,000 mark almost. Was it closer? Yeah, 52,153. So that's awesome. That's exactly what we want to see going into today. So right now, end of this week, if this continues, 57. I would say 56 to 57 is that upside target on Bitcoin. Let's go to this 4-hour really quickly to kind of see where we're at, because we have been consolidating quite a bit. But notice here, we've retested the highs. Change character did form, but guess what? Change character never held. You have a turning point lining up right now on the bear side, but guess what? Structure's still in place. Price is still holding over that BOS. There's no reason to be shorting this. Price is holding over the past bullish BOS and inside this imbalance. So as long as price continue to hold over the 50K like we talked about, remember, we talked about it holding over 50,500. You had a bounce here at 50,642. Came back up, bounced, and hit about 52K. So absolute beautiful little trade-off there for sure that we currently had. And we're looking really good for a potential breakout here in the next day or two. Hopefully we can get that continuation. All right. Yes, lower high in the oscillator, right? That's fine. Because there's a lower high in the oscillator on this 4-hour, the only time I consider overall a short off of, let's say, a lower high in the oscillator is if market structure lines up with it. We are in a bearish change. Am I still there? Excuse me. Cap. No. Capture card messed up. All right. It fell off. I'm too crazy. All right. Now, chill. All right. BTC though, lower high, right? Now, this is where the idea of what's it called? Hidden divergence comes in. Potential hidden bullish divergence in this case. You do have a lower low on from this previous low. You have the money flow kind of coming out. You are consolidating, but it did bounce above that previous BOS. If I want a structure setup, right, this change of character would have had to hold and show me some more bear structure on the oscillator. It didn't hold and went up, retested, obviously, Bitcoin's current high that it set on the 4-hour. Now, if I'm going to be bearish on this, I'm going to see this now break down here below that BOS. See another lower high, bearish money flow flip for us, and then we continue lower. But in this case right now, with this oscillator coming back down, if we get a higher low formation, something like this, then we're looking really solid for a nice juicy move into 55, 56. So, yeah, this is a sit on your hands type of situation. No bear structure has shown its face, so why do you fight the trend? If you're fighting the trend, then you better be on like the 15-minute chart. Otherwise, if you're actually wanting to be a hodler like you should be, okay, hodl gang all day, baby, yeah, then, you know, we need to be holding, especially over 52K. This thing's incredible. So we do have a low to target now to be holding over, which is 50,642. So really keep an eye on that with this. Now, let's go to ETH, baby boy, because ETH deserves a...
Who's your daddy?
Because, man, we have literally called this move for days now. We've been watching it, and we had that breakout. So one more time.
Who's your daddy?
Yes, sir. We have literally hit this on the money. Remember what we talked about on Friday and all of last week, okay? Can I get a who's your daddy? Yes, sir, baby. You knew that was coming. Dave knew that was coming. Dave knew it was coming. We have officially claimed ETH as our son because this thing is doing exactly what we talked about. Remember that 2-candle retracement on the daily was monstrous. That's exactly what we looked for. We had a beautiful bounce off that previous high, like you saw up here of 27.17. Remember, on the weekly, we said, hey, if we get a closure over that 27.17, we think it will get that continuation to 3K. Well, we're on that mark right now. We have a high of 29.54, so we're really close. Now, remember, 3K is that large psychological level that we've really been talking about. We've been thinking, this could be a place where people want to sell. It's very possible, but yet again, watching for this bounce was gorgeous, right? We had the beautiful retracement down here. Never set a lower high. Guess what? Structure held. It held this imbalance as well. Wicked up. Had a nice no wick retest candle setup, which I really like. And then continued to break out yet again, holding over those highs. The other big reason about this, too, on this breakout move here was because of these highs lining up with the previous imbalance. So all of that was lining up absolutely perfect for that retracement to inevitably line up for a breakout. We got it. Now on the daily, once again, we are extremely extended, right? We're almost max extended, right? Jacob, I'm an ultimate holder. I have Bitcoin buy from 38,500. Sortic, you're insane, bro. Sortic's the beast. Sortic, all-time viewer right there. Top 10 viewer. Love it. Love to see our top 10 viewers succeeding with these longer hodls for sure, because that is quite a move. Now, let's dive into the weekly one more time. Weekly chart, remember, this was a big reason why we really like the weekly too, especially if we got this big move to the upside. Look where the weekly sitting still under overbought territory, right? So we got this turning point here below overbought territory. This thing inevitably it should have the juice. It should have the juice to hit 3K. That would be absolutely amazing this week. Let's hope we hit it. Now, let's take a quick look at our volume profile yet again. Fixed range profile. Let's look at our range here, which is roughly this move. Now, we're still trading above this, right? Remember, the volume was decreasing the higher we went, right? Liquidity decreasing the higher we went. Now, this is from, a few years ago, but overall, those targets are still in mind. Also, remember, y'all, Bitcoin's up here, right? Bitcoin's trading up here above this swing point. It's up here somewhere. This is where Bitcoin's trading, right up here, okay? We're way behind, right? ETH is behind. It's been inevitable for this thing to go up and reach. Once 3K hits, if that 3K mark holds, we have no doubt in our mind 3,500 is going to end up popping and hitting just fine. So really keep an eye on that 3K mark first as that psychological play, right? But over that, this thing, if it takes out 3K like it's easy money, then more than likely you'll see a really nice push to 3,500. So it really depends on how it breaks out here. All right, so let's see if it does or not. I was drunk that night when it dropped. Goodness gracious. The one thing that you shouldn't combine: drinking and investing. That's okay though. You got a great entry, my friend. ETH has been slacking, but we finally have shown some growth. Finally shown some growth. I love it. Let's get it. I got 1.1 million in Bitcoin right now. Yo, Jenny, what? Then Jenny is definitely killing it. All right. I don't even have a sound effect for Jenny. That's insane. Jenny, great job. Wow. Okay, well, If you are riding high on Bitcoin, great job, because Hodl is king right now, over 51K. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful holds. ETH 3K in sight. Let's go look at Solana. That's insane. Wish Solana hit your target of 103, 104. I was going to go in. So Solana on Saturday, what did it do? Hit a low of 105.69. Yeah. So remember, we talked about this low retracement here. Let's go to that daily. Now, wow, yeah. So actually, there's still a chance here. Okay. Dude, this music is something. This music is something. I'm going to go back to our lo-fi EDM mix. Hold on one sec. I need something. Lo-fi house. Let's do it. There you go. All right. Now, Solana, right? We pulled that fib. We talked about this a little bit. The biggest thing was actually this previous high, because the structure on the oscillator is absolutely insane. The structure on the oscillator is absolutely insane. You can see here, we wanted to see if it, for one, price could come into that previous high show support like it did before. We got it into today. Now, look what's happening, though. Look what's happening. We're potentially getting a turning point above that previous high, or at that previous high, right? If this locks in a turning point either today or tomorrow, I honestly might trade Solana through the highs, through 124, 121 would probably be that first target due to this high. But overall, if we get a locked-in turning point here, really would want to see that breakout move on Solana. It's just set up very nicely on the oscillator. The structure is absolutely insane. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, tomorrow is going to spike some volatility because the U.S. market will be open again, so we'll see some movement for sure after that. Now, let's look at that weekly chart. Weekly chart, similar situation. You got a higher low coming in. What's the entry point? It's going to depend on what... it's really going to depend on how the oscillator reacts here. So, in this case, this will be an interesting play, in my opinion, because the oscillator might print that turning point somewhere up here at 117 plus. But it's possible to get like a swing trade on it. We go to that 4 hour. Let's take a look. I would have, like you said, I would have liked that 104 retrace all the way back down, but I do like that I set a higher low. Right now, 4 hour is trying to set a lower high. This is why that daily turning point is a little conflicting, right? So if what could happen though is if we get this little bit of retracement, maybe go retest 108 or so, right? Down here 105. This also could still sit where it's at, right? And we might get a lower turning point signal, but remember, those turning points usually confirm that this thing is continuing its trend, and why I always think it's a safer bet in this case. But 4 hour oscillator, you can see it's setting lower lows and lower highs. So right now, I would definitely want to see how the rest of the day plays out. If it wants to come retest down here, we actually might get a better entry. But noticing that 4 hours seems a little bit weaker than this daily chart right now, because the daily did try to wick out and actually blew through that high of 114 there from yesterday. But now it's back down, right? So this actually could give us that full retracement. So let's see what happens here on Solana right now. 4 hours is definitely a little bit more bearish than bullish. So we'll see how that sets up here, because it is, setting a lower high and a lower low there. But this is a pretty aggressive move. So here, you're saying, oh yeah, here's where your entry might be if it sets up, right? You get this retracement here. Watch for a higher low again, okay? If you get a higher low somewhere down here, because look at this formation, you could definitely see it do a V bounce, which means you want to see a higher low form. In this case, it would probably be somewhere in the somewhere around a 35, 36, 38 on the oscillator, and price would be somewhere around 110, 109, but not a full retest of this low. If that low fully retests, I won't like it. But if the oscillator comes out on the 4 hours, sets a turning point down here, then a potential entry, lower risk entry, to be honest, on there. But daily time frames could determine your bigger setup there, but still lower high in formation. But we do have, a decent little, trend form on here. It's a pretty aggressive slope, but price still holding over that change of character. I still like it to the upside on Solana. So really keep an eye on that for sure. All right. Now, for you gold fiends out there, let's go. Let's get gold. I love gold. I only trade gold. Well, if you only trade gold, then you shouldn't be trading because this asset is absolutely terrible right now. So, we'll see here. Back into our gold stance of being a bear. Well, here you go. Great example to why gold sucks. Well, gold went down, bounced off the bottom of that value range, right? Now, I do think that we took gold previously here too. I want to see. Because I think, yeah, this is a interesting state. But right now, this is being treated there yet again, which is interesting. But gold, guys, you know the deal. You know the deal on gold. Essentially, I want to see structure, right? I want to see structure form. Show me some class action price analysis, right? Guess what happened? We wanted to take a short on gold, but this downtrend on the oscillator broke, right? And then it came back up, never showed us any resistance off previous structure points. But again, it sold off so much that oscillator just extremely extended, right? So in this case, guys, I'm pretty sure Mickey has 0 points. You're trying to duel Mickey. All right, Mickey has 3 points. But, all right, I'm giving Mickey 100 points now because I can give him points. Mickey officially has 100 points. Go steal his points. All right. Guys, remember, we have to hit 110 likes if you want to do the giveaway this Friday, so make sure you smash that like button. But Mickey's got them points now you can take from him. Mickey, you can accept whichever duels you want to accept, by the way. You don't have to accept any duels if you don't want to. Mickey has full control over what he does with the points I give him. All right, but here you go. Trend formation potentially continuing here. Now, this is where there is a possibility on gold to take a trend or take a sell opportunity, because I wouldn't take it up here, but I would wait till this thing to actually come back down here and then take it off of a... Dude, seriously? Like, listen to the way I'm clicking. Take it off of a lower high formation with this trend that's trying to form right now, right? If you get a lower high somewhere down here on 2010, roughly. Great year, by the way. 2010, right there. If you get a reject off of that, then you could potentially take a trade to retest those lows, right? So that's something I would really, really keep an eye on for that move, all right? He said dual Mickey 100 points. You can't dual points if you don't have enough points, right? So you would have to try to steal points from Mickey and then redo your points. All right. But yet again, on... Hey, Harris. Yo, did you want me to check something? I can't tell if you want me to look at something there. Harris, if you type that one more time, you go in timeout for 5 minutes. All right. And then I'll continue to time you out. So, Mickey, if Harris, Sikander types that again, then put him in timeout for 1 minute and then 5 minutes, then you know the deal. All right, cool. All right, by the end of the stream, guys, if you want to go over anything specific, that's if we have time. And there we go. All right, time for timeout. All right, now, yet again on gold, right? We want to see that bear structure form, right? You got a bullish structure. I want to see. He said, just check it, mate. All right, well, if you don't spam it, I would probably check it. Just letting you know. All right, so there you go. We want to see a sell-off. Give me that continuous bearish structure and then reject, for a lower high on the oscillator. All right? Beautiful. All right, so gold there. It would still be bearish in this state, right? Daily chart. Take a quick look. Look at the daily, though. Daily looks good. Change character, right? We got that on the downside break. Price did not want to reject it. But if today we close red on the daily, then I'm still keeping an eye on the oscillator here. The oscillator hasn't bounced back much, which is a good sign. That means bearish money flow is coming in. Could be setting continuous lower highs, right? And now we're getting lower lows. We broke out to the downside. So let's see if we get a turning point, And then maybe after that, remember, our target right now is 1980 to the downside. Then below that is be 1940 on gold. So really, really focusing on that setup to the bear side, and then we'll go from there, okay? Beautiful. Dame, you have 4 points. Yeah, remember, guys, all points reset today. So if you want to take points from Mickey, you gotta start low. You gotta start low. NASDAQ, nothing really to look at. NASDAQ is trading today. The future is trading today, but obviously extremely low volume, as you can see here. It hasn't really done anything. It's pretty typical. NASDAQ still in that massive uptrend. I wouldn't talk about any otherwise. Don't fight the trend. It is continuing. Same with the ES. Same with the Dow. So those of you that trade US 30. Trend's still there. Trend's your friend. Structure's holding above the BOS. This is going to continue unless that structure changes, okay? Crude oil, trying to make that breakout move. It actually doesn't look too bad. It has that turning point down here. I would want to see crude oil breakout, retest 80. But again, I do think this year we're going to see, because it's election year too, we potentially could see this break 70 and hold under 70s, but we'll keep an eye on it. NatCas getting hammered. Don't fight the trend. And I think that's it. Besides our current trade on MATIC. Now, MATIC, absolute monster of a trade so far. We are currently up. Now, we did hit our first price target of $1, but we're currently up 10% on this. It hit a high of 14%. Remember, we did say $1 was our overall price target. We didn't take any off because, we want to just showcase that the trade's still active, right? Because, Hodl gang all day, baby. Hodl gang all day. But one time for MATIC here.
Who's your daddy?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yeah. MATIC, once again, I'm your daddy. One more time, though.
Who's your daddy?
Yeah. We have officially claimed MATIC once again as our son because this thing has absolutely ripped from our entry, which is fantastic. Continuing to hold structure, right? But overall, great example. Right, great example to what we really look for on entries, especially on like 4 hours and higher up time frames. In this case, it was the oscillators play, right? Oscillators play. What happens, right? What happens? Well, we get this formation, which we technically call an inverse head and shoulders in a way. But look, here you go. This is exactly why I took our entry on this and why it's playing out quite well. Lower low, right? Lower low comes down, sets lower low, breaks it here. Breaks that previous lower low, right? Or lower high, I'm so sorry. Lower high, lower low, right? Lower highs, lower lows, right? Breaks that previous lower high, creates a turning point above that previous lower high. You get a bullish turning point right here. So pretty much a similar pattern that you see on price, but you have that, inverse head and shoulders type setup right here. Guess what? Was this candle. Now, the other thing that lines up, how's price trading off, right? Price is bouncing off an imbalance, right? Bouncing off an imbalance. Essentially, once I see this trading here, I technically just won an entry off of that previous high, which was on this one. We could have definitely gotten a better entry off of candle closes. 88.01 would probably have been like the best entry, in my opinion, for this trend continuation. Now, you could have gotten really lucky, right? Gotten 87 or something. But again, we're looking for a longer swing. It's not something we're looking for a short trade, right? We're not looking to hold this for just a day. We're looking to hold this for a while, like you can see now. But again, high bounce there. We took our entry because of the oscillator setup and price, in the same pattern as the oscillator, which is great. We actually took some off on the first initial breakout, so you guys know my ordeal. Or let me see here. Where did we take some off? You guys know how I go about doing this. We do end up taking some profits, take out that first initial investment. You can see right here on this wick here, because guess what? If we go to that daily chart here, we took out right on this high. It was that first exit, right? First exit point, open and closure of those candles. Why did that music stop? Oh, never mind, I didn't. Sorry. Open and closure of those candles, right? Open and closure of the candle of that previous high on the daily there. That's what we target on TP1. Nice little move there. That's a what? Let's see here. That was a 5% move. You can't go wrong, right? One more time.
Who's your daddy?
For Dame, baby. Yeah. So TP1 hit just fine. TP2 technically hit at $1, but honestly, I forgot. I'm dumb. Because even though this is paper, let me see here. Let's do, here you go. This is 101. Let's just do 101.5. 0.015, right? Yeah, that's what we'll do. 101.5. We're going to just sell another 250,000, right? Limit there, sell. All right. So, there you go. that would have been my TP2, right? Now, 101 hit, right? But again, I go based on, I mean, we can even move this a little bit. Here you go. I go based on these candle open and closes, right? Because that's, in my opinion, that's more guaranteed than the wick highs. That's just how I like to trade, right? And it's not necessarily the way you have to do it, not the right way, right? But here you go. This, what do we look for now to continue holding this trade? Once we close out there, we hold the rest. Obviously, we have an upper order box to target. We have another, open, close to target. 4 hour, though, we pretty much identify structure, right? Structure, right? Set, it'd still be setting higher lows, came down, set a higher low yet again. Bullish price action or bullish money flow came in strong. Lower high form. So, we got some bearish divergence as well. This could inevitably, be the top, right? This could be the temporary top in this case. But once again, guys, there's a few things we look at. We look at, first off, the where is the NeoCloud sitting? I could crank this up if I wanted to see where it's at with the 3. But again, I like the 2 on this this asset because the way it trades. Where's the NeoCloud sitting? Well, it's sitting here, right above that previous high. The trend's going to continue. If that's going to hold up there, I'm going to hold it, right? That's an indefinite hold there. Right now, you can see here, even below that NeoCloud, it's still in profit. So if it does break below that Neo, I'll probably cash out. That'll be the end of the trade. But one more time, price holds up over that previous high. I'm going to continue to hold this. There's no reason, if it's giving me bullish structure, honestly, if right here, this 95.99, I would just say 96. Price holds over 96. I'm going to continue to hold this. If I wanted to, I would probably set, maybe stop for profit down here, 91, 90, 92. But again, this thing, if structure is going to continue to hold, I'm going to continue to hold it, right? But notice what's great about this on MATIC is this previous high lining up perfectly where we're at, right? Previous high right there, lined up perfectly. Now price just needs to hold over it, and we'll probably hit that 101.64 like we talked about on that daily open close there. But here you go. Let's keep an eye on this. See if he wants to maybe set another higher low and continue. But I will not look at short until this thing shows me that there's a bear structure in formation, right? So that's pretty much how it goes. Chacha, glad you asked. How can I increase points? Well, to increase points, make sure you tune in early on the live stream. We have a chance to predict whether you think Bitcoin's going to be more or less than the start of the beginning of the stream. And I should have unpinned this. But again, you guys can't enter anyway. But again, let me see here. Yeah, being more or less than the end of the stream, and that'll add 100 points to your profile if you are correct, right? But also, if you want to get more points, you just chat. If you can chat or dual Mickey, then you can get some more points. But today you don't have a bunch of points, right? Mickey right now still has 99 points. Also, watch time is big. Watch time is big. But guys, MATIC, beautiful trade. If it holds up, continuous over that 96 price, we're going to continue to hold. We're going to close out another half of our current position at 101.64. So we'll see if that gets it. If there's too many people dueling Mickey, then I'm sorry. It's just it's going to take a minute to get it going. Mickey, again, you don't have to accept all the duels if you don't want to. It's up to you, my friend. They're your points. You can save them all week until the last day or something and see if people want to gamble massive amount of points. We'll see, though. Our previous higher wicks, your prudential sell levels. I go for candle close and opens, right? So like right here. This level here where this candle clearly traded through several times. Open and close at 92.83, stuff like that, okay? That's pretty much what I watch out for now. The Euro USD is not on the board. Let's look at it. I feel like I didn't. Nice. Now, remember, we've been looking for a long trade on the Euro USD for a minute, right? I keep forgetting markets are closed on this as well. So, well, kind of. They're low volume right now. So, Euro USD for the final time. This is actually kind of interesting. We do kind of have a bull flag set up here on the oscillator, which is good. Lower low, lower high, right, off of this. Very small, skinny move here. If you get that breakout, I would target the upper order block, some of this imbalance here. But honestly, right now, if I want to get a nice trade at 108, once again, we talked about this last week. Similar situation. Breakout, hold like this. I'm going to take a trade off of the high here, 108, and then trade it back up to high 108s, maybe 109. But we want to see that breakout here on the euro before I consider any type of trades like that. Same with the daily here. Daily's trying to come back, but it's still struggling a bit. We need to see some nice volatility, and then it might make that move. So not much to talk about on that one. But let's perfect timing. Let's dive in. Let's dive in entries for Bitcoin. If you're not in Bitcoin, then no entries for Bitcoin. I'm just going to be honest. No reason to buy at this high, okay? But Mr. Pepe, I said it again. Mr. Pepe is ready to party, my friends. I can feel myself getting sick, by the way. My daughter had the flu last week. I can just feel myself getting sick.
Yeah, boy.
Wrong button.
Yeah, boy.
All right, Pepe's here. Yeah, boy. To getting sick. Goodness gracious. Guys, we need 7 more likes to start to do the giveaway. ARB starting us off strong. Yo, what's up? ARB starting us off strong today. You know what I'm kind of curious about? If I can legally trade on a prop firm account. Because maybe we'll do sort of some entries and stuff with that. But be their daddy again, bro, next week. Yeah, we were ARB's daddy all last week. We had a beautiful trade on ARB. Let's see here. Where's my there you go. Should pop up, right? Click the right one. I guess it's not coming up for some reason. Weird. Who is not your daddy? I don't know. So far, we've been killing it. Hopefully, we can continue that, right? That's what we want to be. All right. ARB. My tummy is growling. All right, cool. Dude, chillax there, Arrow. ARB, what do we see? Daily time frame starting off real nice. We have lower highs, right? Lower high, lower high. Guess what? Flip to a higher low. You broke through here. Now what I would want to watch for is another higher low off this same level, man. But if we get that high low off 63, we might be able to have a trade opportunity. Trend looks decent, actually. Trend looks pretty decent. I don't like that this retested a previous high low because look at the slope difference here. You got a big slope here, kind of rejecting. You could maybe consider that a possible trend, but guys, we had 110 likes. Thank you so much. Each single week we're gonna up those likes until we struggle because we wanna get this thing popping for sure. So 110 likes. The giveaway trend continues. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the 110. We got to hit 110 likes tomorrow as well. So thank you guys for hitting that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you like it as well.